Hello everybody, welcome to another Roll Out the Barrel reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new, not really new, I'm used to saying new, at the Marvel Legends, not Infinity War, Endgame Captain America. I got this figure at a local comic book shop. Wasn't bad considering prices I've seen he goes on online. That made no fucking sense. He was $30, not bad. So, yeah, I'm glad I got him. He's definitely one of my favorite action figures of this year so far. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into him. So, here is worthy Captain America from Avengers Endgame. He looks mighty good in his blue and his silver and white. It's more of a dingy white and a dingy red. It's less of a brighter color. It's more of a darker of each. The white kind of reminds me of a cream. Kind of a cream color. But other than that, I think this looks pretty good. I love the detail on him. The chainmail is sculpted on the shoulders and on the chest. I love the star. It's actually picked out in a very nice silver paint. And it's not sloppy at all whatsoever. There's a lot of clean plastic around the star, very reminiscent of his costume in the movie. And obviously, if you haven't seen the movie, spoilers ahead, he comes with Mjolnir, which at the end battle of the movie, he picks up Mjolnir and kicks Thanos' ass with Mjolnir, and I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's go on to accessories, which obviously I already stated the hair accessory, which is picked out in a nice silver paint. I'm not sure if this is reuse from any of the other movie Thors. Go out and pop off in the comments whether it is or not, and yeah. I forgot where we left off, but I was talking about how maybe this was a previous movie Thor sculpt for the hammer. I'm not sure. It looks a little bigger than any of the other Thor helmet or hammers, so let me know in the comments below if you know. But then the handle is cast in just a normal basic brown. And I'm okay with. It's not bad. But it's just cast in a brown with some silver on the handle tip and the little loop. And then, it just goes into this hand with ease. He has a trigger hand, so he can hold a gun. I don't know why you would want your Captain America to hold a gun, but yeah. So it just goes in his hand like that. And next accessory, he comes packaged in this head, but I'm going to be using the unmasked Chris Evans head for the display, so I'm using it for the review. But this, you could see why I wouldn't use this. It doesn't have a lot of the character, I feel, as the unmasked head does, but it is nice. He has the face printing tech underneath the mask. Overall, pretty good paint, except for the A. You could see that that's all wonked. They definitely missed the mark on that one. But other than that, there's still some chainmail detail on the side, under the eyes. So, yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Not my favorite accessory, but an accessory nonetheless. And here we are bringing in the Captain America figure itself. And I know my studio light makes him look so white, but in reality, it's more of a dark brown, or tan. I actually quite like this unmasked Chris Evans head. It brings out a lot of the character's details that were in the movie, like his slick back hair. The photo reel is amazing. It's the best Chris Evans likeness we've ever seen from Hasbro so far. So, yeah. Going up on the body, I already talked about the sculpt and detail. He has pockets. Usually, he has his belt. One complaint I do have about the belt is that it rides down a lot, and when it does, that just doesn't look good. So what I do is I just keep it up there and just, I don't really mess around with the belt all that much. But his shield, if you see, is done in a nice red, blue, and silver, and it has all of the battle damage, like scorch marks. It has what looks like scratches. I think, no, never mind. I was about to say I think it would be more complete with the Civil War scratches, but then I remembered, yeah. If you've seen the movie, you already know. But, the star looks great. The smudges look fantastic, and it's just an all-around pretty good looking shield.
Focus.
Into articulation. Let's go into articulation. So, for articulation, you have the head can move up about that far. You can look down about that far. Actually, I think I could get it a little more with the disc hinge up in there. Down about that far. Swivel, obviously. Cannot do tilt. I mean, barely. Barely. Like, if you notice a difference, you're pretty good. Shoulders can move out about that far, but that's with the shoulder pad getting in the way. If you just gonna move that up and then do it, you get a wider range of motion. Twist all the way around. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows can get you around more than 90, but not just great. Hopefully that is over and done with, because my whole entire damn setup just fell. Sorry about that. Right, double jointed elbow, not the best double jointed elbow, but better than 90. On this wrist, it's a up and down hinge because he has the Mjolnir. But on this hand, it's just the regular hinge, front and back. He has ab crunch that far forward, that far back, and waist swivel. Kick up about that far, up about that far, back and almost non-existent. Swivel at the thigh, spread, knees, boot, or calf swivel, and detents on mine are super difficult to move. So what I did is I just put them under a hair dryer and just heated that up for a while, and now they actually will move. Very unrelenting, or unwilling to move, but yeah. And crazy rocker. So other than that, that's pretty much it for articulation. Between the heads, it's not different at all, basically. But here he is next to Juggernaut Wave Deadpool. I'm only using him because he's on the Bucky Cat mold. And here he is next to a bigger type body. Here he is next to Spider-Man Wave Tombstone. See how they look together. Here he is next to a smaller, scrawnier type body mold. And may I say, I do like the beefiness of this figure. I'm not sure if I said that already because I took a 2-hour break from recording because something had come to my attention. Here he is next to Sea Giant Hide and Wheeljack. And here he is next to Earthrise Optimus Prime. See how they look together. Just to get a scale. If you're more of a Transformers fan, just know how tall he is. I swear to God, I thought that damn camera was going to fall again. Here he is next to the Civil War 10th Anniversary 2-pack Cap. This figure will not stand for the life of me. And here he is next to Infinity War Bucky, which was actually my last Marvel Legends review up on the channel. I think it was in November? Yeah, November. But you can see what I mean by I like the beefiness and the bulkiness of this guy better than the scrawniness of this guy. He just feels like Captain America, like he's a force to be reckoned with, than this scrawny little twig man that looks like he was made from one of the fucking 3 little piggies fucking made him. But this is a reuse of the belt, by the way. I'm not sure the shield is the same. They are, sculpt-wise. But other than that, there's actually, no, the heads are the same. But other than that, there are no differences whatsoever. There are, this is a whole new sculpt. Brand new. Head to toe, except for the shield and the masked, or the helmeted head. And the belt. But other than that, it's just, I think this guy's superior. He has more articulation. He just has more, he's better overall in terms of quality. And, yep, here's Bucky. Overall, I think that this figure is a fantastic figure. If you're a Marvel Legends fan, great. I'd say pick him up if you don't already have him. Great articulation, great posability, great everything. The photoreal tech is probably some of the best the line has ever seen so far. And yeah, I really hope that they make an endgame version of Thor. And yeah, an Anal Gauntlet Iron Man. Because those figures would look great next to him, and I would snatch them up in a heartbeat. Hasbro, get on it, please. Anyway, this has been Soundwave Prime Studios with another toy review. Till all are one.